guys, it's Science Friday! I'm Marmy.
And I'm Meg.
And today we're going to be making a lava lamp to answer how does gas behave in a liquid. So this is another one of those ones that's kind of messy, so make sure you have an adult helping you with it. You're going to need some water, some oil, and some denture tablets. Which the good news is we use these to clean our toilets because they're really good at cleaning porcelain. So,
and they smell terrible.
Yeah, they do smell like awful. So the good news is we already had some of those. And so that's all you need for this experiment. But don't forget, make sure that
bottle. Don't forget the bottle.
Yes, and a wide mouth bottle. Don't forget to ask your parents and make sure that you're prepared for a mess. I'm going to drop down the camera a little tiny bit.
Don't make any oopsies.
Well, I'll try. And if you notice, I put our handy dandy jar here in
case it explodes.
Yes, in case it overfills. And that's it for that. So I've got somebody signaling to me, so I'm going to have to put you on hold. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. Meg got a couple phone calls, so it was just easier to pause and then come back. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So in order to make our own waxless lava lamp, what we're going to do is we're going to fill up our clear jar. I think it's 3/4 of the way. Yeah, 3/4 full. And this is just plain vegetable oil. There's nothing like super fancy or anything with it. I just bought the cheapest stuff I could find.
Because we're not going to use it anyway.
Because we're not going to eat it or drink it or anything afterwards.
I mean, those tabs really, really smell.
I know they do. And we have our effervescence tabs right here. So now Meg is going to add some of the water, and we colored the water purple.
Because I got to choose.
Yes, because Meg got to choose, but because we also wanted to make sure that it would show up really good. And as you notice, oil is heavier than water, and you were going to overfill it. And if you notice, the water is now sinking to the bottom of the jar because the water is denser, heavier than the oil. So the oil will rise to the top, and you can kind of see like some oil bubbles in the jar. And just trying to figure out why that was, but I don't know why that is.
It's a bubble inside. Okay,
there's a trap bubble, and that's why there's a dark purple spot right there. So anyway, you can even shake it up.
What will happen?
And all the water will separate from the oil, and when the bubbles come up and release their gas, the water will then sink back down to the bottom.
And so are the bubbles. I can actually see the bubbles inside.
There's bubbles in the bubbles?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So, anyway, because oil is made up of non-polar molecules, and water is pure polar molecules, no matter how hard you shake or mix, it's always going to separate. So they're never going to mix because they're kind of polar opposites. Okay. Anyway, so the oil is always going to rise to the top because water is denser, meaning it's heavier, and the oil is lighter, so it's going to float up to the top, where the water, as you can tell, is floated to the bottom, or just sinks. Doesn't really float, does it? Okay, so now we have these denture tablets.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
And I'm going to give one to Meg. You don't want to drop it in? I'll drop it in. And she can drop it in.
Now?
Yes.
Whoa.
And as you notice, it kind of sank all the way to the bottom, and then eventually it'll start doing its fizzy thing, and then you'll start to see lots of bubbles. See, now you're seeing larger bubbles come up.
Whoa.
And there they are. They're really starting to come up now. And so what's going to happen is some of the bubbles will actually be colored because it's trapping water with the bubbles. And as the water releases the air, the water will sink back down, and the water is colored water, but the air is going to come to the top to be released.
Can we put one more in, just for fun? Because I want to.
Okay, that was really cool to watch, because it kind of went bloop, bloop. So, as you can see,
seriously bubbling.
I'm going to pull this a little closer so you can maybe see it a little bit better. And then
Oh, what if we put-
theoretically,
what if we
I'll be
put-
able to move the camera down
What
so
if-
you can see like the whole motion.
What if we put 2 in?
We do have 2 in.
No, 2 more. That'd be crazy.
Well, we'll see.
Please.
We'll see. Let's do it like this for right now. So as you can see, it's kind of like making the
Oh,
lava
some-
lamp motion,
some are
like a real
going
lava
down.
lamp would.
Some are going down and some are going up. See?
Well, yeah, because in those cases it's going down because that's actually the colored water that's going down, and it goes up when it's got air trapped in it, and that's released at the top. And I'm gonna,
Whoa, it's literally fizzy.
well, yeah, that's the tablets. So as you can see, it's fizzing at the top because of the fizzy tablet, but it's also so the color water that's going up has the air in it, and the water that's going down is just plain water, and it's already released its gas or air. So anyway, that's today's experiment.
Let's put 2 more in.
You want to put 2 more in and see what happens? Okay, ready?
Put them in at the same time.
Go.
Put yours in.
See
Whoa,
how
it
blobby's
did
on the
that.
bottom? It's so cool when it does that.
Put a 4. Whoa!
Oh, ah. And see, don't forget we have the pan
It's gonna start dripping soon.
we have the pan so that it won't make as big of a mess as it would if we hadn't had the pan. And
I'm so proud we did that.
yeah,
It's cool.
it is.
It's
really
literally
cool.
like. Oh, soon it's gonna overflow and just start dripping down. Oh, it's gonna start dripping.
So anyway, I'm gonna lift the camera up for a few seconds so we can do our outro. So anyway, that is how a gas behaves in a liquid. So that's this episode of Science Friday. Don't forget to click like if you have been enjoying Science Fridays. And you can always click subscribe.
Oh.
I know, it's getting ready, it's gonna blow! And there it goes.
That was fun.
So don't forget to click subscribe if you like watching our Science Friday videos. And we're also on Twitter and Instagram. We're on Twitter and Instagram because I mess up sometimes to say Snapchat. We're not on Snapchat. All right, anyway, that's it for us. And thanks, and see you next time. Bye-bye.